Solo Leveling is a web novel and manhwa that has taken the world by storm last season, drawing comparisons to SAO slash Sword Art Online, of course. It follows the journey of Jinwoo, an E-rank hunter, the weakest among all. And unlike SAO, where players are trapped in a game, Solo Leveling presents a world where hunters face real-world dangers in dungeons filled with monsters and valuable resources. And what makes Solo Leveling stand out is its unique narrative and the transformation of Jinwoo from the weakest to the one of the strongest, if not strongest, hunters. And today we will explore what sets Solo Leveling apart from other series and why it has become such a phenomenon. Solo Leveling is set in a world where dungeons appear randomly, filled with monsters and valuable resources. Hunters ranked from S to E are tasked with clearing these dungeons. Jinwoo, our protagonist, is an E-rank hunter, known as the weakest. His goal is to make enough money to send his sister to college and cure his mother's illness. His journey takes a dramatic turn in the double dungeon from the very start, where his perception saves half of his guild, while the others perish. Jinwoo himself almost dies, but is given a second chance at life, transforming into a powerful hunter with a gamified leveling system. And this marks the beginning of his solo leveling journey. Solo leveling's beginning is incredibly compelling, hooking us viewers with Jinwoo's dramatic transformation. From being the weakest hunter, he gains immense potential through a mysterious power that allows him to level up like a game character. The initial dungeons and challenges are, at least for me, thrilling and well paced, keeping me on the edge of my seats. And Jinwoo's gamified progression system is fascinating as he rapidly improves his physique, mental state, and abilities, drawing me into his journey of self-discovery and empowerment. The characters in Solo Leveling add significant depth to the narrative. Jinwoo's relationship with his family provide emotional grounding for his actions. His sister and his mother are central to his motivation, driving him to become stronger. And I think this is something all of us can relate to. We all have someone that we want to help, and by that, we are motivated to improve ourselves. If we cannot find self motivation, we can use somebody else. And I think that's something Jinwoo does really well in this anime. Throughout his journey, Jinwoo encounters various characters, including guild members and fellow hunters, who play significant roles in his growth, whether it's from their ally standpoint or enemy standpoint. Notable characters include those who see Jinwoo as a leader, and those who, of course, challenge him, contributing to the rich tapestry of relationships in the series. While Solo Leveling has a strong start, I believe the middle part of the series feels somewhat repetitive and stagnant. Even the filler episode made me kind of get out of it rather than maybe get me in and I guess recap, like, let's say, best moments. It didn't feel so fun, and I don't know, it may just be my opinion, but it was weird for me. The focus shifts heavily to dungeon raids and leveling up without much character development or significant plot progression. At least that's how I felt like. The world building in Solo Leveling is both fun and engaging, similar to what we see in SAO. The concept of hunters, dungeons, and valuable resources adds depth to the narrative. This structured world impacts Jinwoo's journey, making his progression feel meaningful and connected to a larger context. And although the world building can be a bit repetitive, it remains an integral part of the series' appeal. The pacing of Solo Leveling changes significantly from the beginning to the middle of the series. Initially, the fast-paced action and constant progression of Jinwoo's abilities keep us viewers hooked. However, as the story progresses, I feel like the repetitive nature of dungeon raids and the introduction of numerous new characters and subplots kind of slow down the narrative. At least that's what I felt like. It wasn't to my liking. And I feel like there were opportunities to streamline these segments to maintain the viewer's interest a bit more than it has done. The antagonists in Solo Leveling are compelling and challenge Jinwoo in various ways. That's something I would even maybe consider like the biggest plus of this anime. The shady guilds and powerful foes he encounters add layers of complexity to the narrative, and these antagonists not only serve as obstacles but also highlight Jinwoo's strategic thinking, adaptability, and even his weaknesses and some points where he can still improve. And this all contributes to his growth as a character beautifully. Some of the most impactful emotional moments in the series include Jinwoo's struggle to save his mother and sister, and the sacrifices he makes along the way. These moments significantly contribute to character development and plot progression, making the series more relatable and engaging. The way he, for example, at first talks with the healer who helps him, and then the way they interact after he improves and levels up. It was kind of interesting. Maybe I kind of expected more to go from that. I'm not sure if in the web novel there is something more, and just in the anime it was kind of skipped. But from what I have seen and I can narrate from, I would maybe like to see more of that. I feel like there was some potential, but it is what it is. In my opinion, thankfully, the story picks up towards the end with the interaction of the Knights Igris and Jinwoo's new class, Necromancer. Jinwoo's newfound abilities make him seem kind of unbeatable, hinting at potential challenges from S tier ranks. The ending ties up the story's major arcs while leaving room for future developments, providing in my opinion, a pretty satisfying conclusion to Jinwoo's journey from season 1, and I'm just hoping it will continue to season 2. So Solo Leveling explores several themes such as adventure, fighting, family, illness, betrayal, and iron will. Jinwoo's journey is not just about becoming stronger in some sense, but also about protecting his loved ones and making choices that impact the world around him. And I think these themes resonate throughout the series and add depth to the action-packed narrative. The artwork of Solo Leveling is another standout feature for me. The detailed and dynamic art style enhances the storytelling, bringing the intense battles and fantastic elements to life amazingly. The characters' expressions, especially when terrified or emotional, are amazingly drawn and impactful. It made all the scenes where Jinwoo is scared or, for example, angry or mad feel even more like that. It's just amazing. I'm not sure, I can't really recall many animes like that. If I'm thinking hard, I would only say now like Higurashi when they cry, but apart from that, I'm not sure what other animes would be like that from what I have seen. And the fight scenes are visually impressive, reminiscent of the quality seen in series like Fate, where you also have really cool animations in fight scenes. So all in all, I feel like Solo Leveling has some, let's say, downsides, like the stagnant middle, but these features, it feels like they've taken only the good from other animes and put it together. I think that's praiseworthy. Solo Leveling has been well received by fans and critics alike, more or less. Its unique blend of action, fantasy, and character development has made it a popular choice among anime fans in the last season, and the series has had a significant impact on the genre, I would say. In conclusion, Solo Leveling is a thrilling journey of growth, power, and responsibility. Despite its pacing issues in the middle, the strong start and finish make it a memorable series for me. And as we look forward to a potential future adaptations or continuations, as viewers, we can expect, I would say, more high stakes adventures and deep character development. At least I'm hoping for it. I think we should all pray for it if we want continuation, even beyond season 2. Jinwoo's journey is far from over, and we can only anticipate hopefully greater challenges and triumphs in the future. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video essay, please consider liking, subscribing, and maybe leave your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe you found something else in the series, it maybe gave you something I didn't say here, or maybe you simply disagree and you just didn't enjoy some parts or actually enjoyed them for what they were. I'm excited to bring you soon another video essay. What will that be? I'm not sure, honestly. I have few animes in mind. I guess we will see soon. So, have a good one and goodbye.